Indoor space heaters can be an easy and efficient way to heat your home, but if not used properly, they can have deadly results.
In 2010 alone, 490 people died in home fires caused by heating equipment. Lou Manfredini is a host of the syndicated show House Smarts, and he's here this morning to show you how to use your space heater safely. Thanks for being with us.
Good morning.
Lou.
Good morning.
All right, so let's start with this puppy right here.
So the whole idea is that space heaters in general, these are a couple of different versions, tower versions like this. This is a LASCO unit that can rotate back and forth. Great way to heat your home. Electric space heaters are the most efficient because the energy that goes in gets converted almost 100% to heat energy. So that's great. They all have safety features, and this is what you have to remember. If they tip over, they shut down. Now the fans will still run, but the heating element goes away.
Okay.
But what the mistake is from a safety perspective is people put them too close to combustibles. They use extension cords, which they shouldn't, and they leave them unattended.
What about those oil-based ones, the ones that look like radiators?
Right, those are terrific. The oil-based ones, they're actually very efficient, Al, because they heat up the oil inside, and then once the room reaches temperature, they shut down, so they use less energy. They're hot to the touch, but you don't feel the kind of blowing heat that
And
a lot
people
of
like that.
You kind of want to feel that when it's going.
So really, you shouldn't be paranoid unless you're putting this too close to something that could go.
All of them are UL listed. All of them have these safety devices
Okay.
that are mandated by the government, and these
Awesome.
companies, all of them that make them, this particular one's by LASCO, but they all take a lot of care in making sure that they're safe.
If you do have to use an extension cord, you say you really need to use a heavy-duty one.
Yeah, I don't want you to use an extension cord, but these regular household extension cords, they're so thin. When these units are on high, that cord, if you hold it, it gets hot.
Yeah.
If you put this on there, it's like adding a straw and trying to suck a milkshake from across the room. It's going to take a lot of force, and so this gets really warm. If you're not going to listen to me, okay, there are appliance cords that are designed where you would plug in a refrigerator, okay? These are very thick. If you look very closely, they're very heavy-duty cords, and so the idea behind this is that they won't overheat, but again, I would prefer you do not use extension cords.
First alert. Tell us about these.
So finally, this is the most important thing because the stories that you constantly hear on television, on the radio is there was a space heater fire and there wasn't a working smoke detector or carbon monoxide detector in the room. Please, please, please. These combination units cost practically nothing. These are by First Alert. They should be on every living floor.
And never
has
use
both.
a fuel-based heater inside.
So this is a big thing, and a lot of people like these fuel-based ones. These have open flames. They are efficient. They do work well, but they need to be cleaned on a regular basis. People don't do the maintenance that they should. That's where carbon monoxide comes from. I'm not a fan of them. I'd rather you have an electric unit.